the development of Karachi. I have a question, two parts. First of all, in your speech, you did not mention how much you spent on your projects, totally, altogether. And the second part of my question, I do apologize before asking the question. How much you get kickbacks from the firm, from the contractors, which you have done the developments in Karachi, because we are living not in the Qaeda-e-Azam's Pakistan. We are living in the Asaf Zardari's Pakistan.
How many more to go?
We have Salman and Ali.
Okay, so let's see for them comment. Yeah. So coming back to your question, thank you very much for your comment. That number one question is
how much you spent?
How much I spent? When I mentioned it was, I know you want to calculate with that expenditure about with the kickbacks. The first and second question is related, but let me just give you. I know more than 200 billion rupees I have spent on the infrastructure development. More than 200 billion rupees, and out of that 200 billion, how did all money come? Federal government spent, given us provincial government. Federal government, out of that 200 billion, 18 billion was given by the federal government in 3 projects. I can name the projects: Liari Expressway, KP 100 million gallon water, and Northern Bypass, 18 billion. Provincial government 6 billion. The system which I inherited, like I mentioned, I converted डाकुओं को चोरों में convert करना. All these money used to be the leakages, 90% now. So I have filled the loopholes first. That gave me more money. Then there were so many billions of rupees used to be the bad debts on to the very known people of Karachi who had taken the pieces of land, living in Clifton and Defence and other parts, big names, paid the 5% of the amount which they of the whole property, and 90% of the bad debts, and now the corrupt bureaucrat is afraid to go and knock his door. So what I did, I just gathered all the big names, and I remember in first day it was 165. I had to spend money in Jung newspaper to give their name and front page as an ad. People who are defaulters, बड़े नाम, और शाम में जो है वो लोगों को ले जाकर उसके दरवाजे पे उसकी जो है वो पोस्टर भी चिपका है कि गिव द मनी। those used to be अगेन फिर उर्दू में कि वो ऐसे घर हैं कि जहाँ पर जो है वो कुत्ता पहले आता है, बंदे बाद में आते हैं नॉक कर दरवाजा। तो ऐसे घर हैं। But we really dared to knock their door, and then got panic. They started giving me the money. They started paying back the bad debts. And then we launched a couple of relaxation and they gave us the money, so that big chunk came from there. And the third one, through our efficient use of management. Like I mentioned, if you do a project in 7 years, if that project is costing you, let's say, 2 billion rupees in 7 years, you can do the same project in 30 million, 3 crore rupees mein, 30 million in 6 months time. This is that big difference. So the speed of ours, the pace of the development work has saved billions of rupees. So that was the criteria. Kickback. If you take 1 rupee bribe or 1 billion bribe or kickback, it's same. If you whatever I'll say right now, only actually nobody standing in front of this sort of podium and will say, yes, I have taken the money and I have taken that much kickback. Everybody, the biggest thief will be standing here and will be saying, he's an angel. only God knows and you yourself know. And how people would know about it, whether a person is right or wrong. I have learned one thing, and let me just share with you. If you dare to offend people, that gives you the guarantee that yes, you have the courage to offend people, and you have the courage to say right to right or wrong to wrong. Sir, I do have a courage to offend people. मुझे लोगों को नाराज करना आता है, और नाराज आप जब किसी को जो है वो सच बोलना सीखेंगे, जब बोलेंगे तो सच जो है वो बहुत कड़वा होता है. I never thought twice, even for a second, to speak the truth in front of anybody. अगर आप 1 रुपए भी जो है वो लेंगे किसी से, या कोई भी लेगा, तो आप जो है वो लोगों को खुश करने में लगेंगे. You will start pleasing people. You can't afford to offend people. So I know how to offend people. I know how to talk the truth. That is in this world, this is my certificate. Otherwise, you know, my God knows and I know. When I left the mayorship, whatever house I had, you know, my father had built, I had to sell that house out. Because I did not have enough money to just, you know, for my whole family, so I had to sell. I did not have a house. I did not have my own house when I left. I was the mayor of Karachi and finished my tenure. Then my party and friends, and definitely I have some few, money to buy an average 240 square yards house I live today. The officers who were in thousands under me, they are living, everybody like 17 graders, they were thousands. They all are living in defense and collection. I can't even afford to buy a house in that area a size of their kitchen, you know, with my own halal money. And I'm really proud of it. I'm really proud of it.